So pretty. We'll rise, my pretties, and take over the world. I love you so much.
Remember when I made a video responding to a deer in our blog by the user called Another Realm, who tried to justify the bad animation and script writing in Journey to Bear Kingdom by saying it was just creativity? If you haven't seen that video, the link is down below if you want to watch it, because today we are making another video. Because guess who found out about my video? Because after uploading my response to Another Realm, I discovered that the famous WWWAREA and Another Realm are actually the same person. And WWWAREA has also got a YouTube account. And I found this out after he started claiming that because I disagreed with him, I was attacking him in my video. But this isn't the funniest part of this story, as he has decided to make another blog about me called A Reaction Towards Reindeer's Bias Arguments, where he responds to some of the points I made in my video, and today I'm going to be explaining why he is still talking rubbish. Because it seems that Another Realm, aka WWWAREA, has completely ignored everything that I said in my video.
That's your viewpoint. But just because you don't like it, that doesn't make it bad animation. Plus, you clearly don't know the intention of the first movie. And it's very easy for anyone to find the dance themes in the first cringy. My point is that just because you don't like something that was clearly intended for audiences to like, doesn't make it bad animation.
With you utter twats!
But tell me, why do you believe that simply because you like the animation, that automatically means the animation is good, and that it was their intention to make the animation look this bad? You've been doing the exact same thing you're accusing me of doing, but yet when people call you out for it, you just whine on about how we are biased and how we are attacking you. And you see, when it comes to the dancing scenes in the first movie, the animation was slightly better than in the Journey to Bear Kingdom trailer. The movement of the animation was smoother, and the characters showed fucking facial expressions, unlike the puppies in Journey to Bear Kingdom, whose faces just froze when they started dancing, along with Comfrey and Kate as well in the Journey to Bear Kingdom trailer. You see, the reason why I thought the dancing scenes in the first movie were better than Journey to Bear Kingdom was because it was done better. However, the first movie's dancing scenes is not an example of why Journey to Bear Kingdom has bad animation. Because the movie itself shows us that impression. The animation doesn't mix with the background, it feels really out of place, it looks ugly, it looks horrible, it looks worse than the last movie. The animation badly affected the character's movement, which of course will badly affect the dancing scenes. But according to your argument, because the movie has creativity, we should bypass all this shit because the movie is meant to have fucking creativity.
Then you hate creativity. Creativity will have styles that not everyone will like. And if we had to listen to the wrong audiences, then people would be free to create what they want for others to enjoy.
So you're going to twist my words because you want to make out I'm a biased idiot who has no idea what he's talking about. Because here's the truth, WWWAREA. If a movie has bad animation, bad script writing, and bad characters, no amount of creativity is going to stop people criticizing it. You can have a creative movie and still have a bad movie. My example again being Dino Digger, that had a creative idea, but that movie still turned out terrible. And what about other movies such as Food Fight, Hero of Color City, and Open Season 3? All these movies had creative storylines, but thanks to either the lazy animation, the logic fails, and the plot holes, bad characters, script writing, and comedy, no amount of creativity was going to stop people criticizing the bad things about these movies. Because these movies were fucking terrible. And this was the point I was trying to make with my last video. You can be creative and have creativity, but it all comes down to the performance of the movie, and Splash's performance so far based on the trailer for Journey to Bear Kingdom looks pretty bad. So of course people are going to criticize it, and it has nothing to do with hating creativity, but simply pointing out the faults of a movie. Also, surely the audience can encourage creativity by questioning some of the logic fails in the movie, right? Because you can help develop and create new ideas to how things made sense or how things were possible in the movie. But it seems you don't care about creativity yourself, because all you want to do is target anybody who you disagree with. Like I explained before, no amount of creativity is going to fix bad animation and poor production work. But you seem to completely ignored this claim and just rant on about how I hate creativity simply because I criticised the trailer.
That is clearly subjective, because from a non-biased point, all the stuff from Lion King and Ratatouille and many more can be weird just because they have human characteristics. In fact, you're basically picking what is weird and isn't just because you are subjective.
Yet once again you keep missing the fucking point I was trying to make. I never said that Lion King and Ratatouille were natural by simply pointing out the argument about the differences between these movies and Journey to Bear Kingdom. But as you're a little bit stupid, I will explain this argument again for you just so you understand. Lion King and Ratatouille are different from Journey to Bear Kingdom because they had good animation created by people who had much more qualifications in making animation and had much more time to create it. Lion King and Ratatouille also had creative ideas and storylines, but thanks to the characters and story development, good script writing and likable characters, these movies were able to be creative but still were able to connect with the audience and be exciting to watch and fun to watch. Meanwhile, Journey to Bear Kingdom doesn't have the same effect due to the bad animation, bad script writing, the stupid storyline, and how the puppies and their friends are so unlikable that no one can connect with them. That's what makes this movie different from the Disney movies you are using to try and prove me wrong. Also, here's the problem with you claiming your opinions are non-biased and my opinions on this movie are biased. When you write a review on a movie, you are sharing your own opinions and experiences when watching it. And people have many different ideas, opinions and viewpoints to what they believe makes a good movie. And if your logic is that my video is biased because you don't agree with it or because you have a different opinion which I don't share, then surely I can easily claim Alex, Chris, Jeremy and even yourself are biased because there may be someone out there who doesn't agree with their opinions on a movie that they have reviewed on their channels.
Bad animation is animation being lack of effort. But if they wanted the wolves to dance, then that's effort, not bad. You have to respect their aim. Otherwise telling them they can't make it is basically the same thing as telling them to stop making works. How does that help others improve? Improving is about accepting the work as it is.
You're an asshole.
Okay, first of all, simply because Splash have the ability to animate Humphrey and Kate on their back legs does not mean they put effort into the movie. I'm not saying the animation is bad because they have dancing scenes, for fuck's sake. Did you even watch my fucking review of the trailer or anything I said in my last video? The reason I didn't like the animation was because it was badly created. The character animation looked ugly and the movement was sloppy. The background animation didn't mix with the characters. It looked really cheap and the shading and the colours of the animation was bad as well. But this is the quote which really pisses me off about this whole fucking blog. And that quote being that in order for Splash to improve on their animation, we got to accept the bad animation. How does that make any sense? Because if we just accepted the bad animation and didn't criticise it, Splash would get the impression that we have no problems with the animation, which tells Splash that they have no need to improve on the animation because no one has a problem with it. You can make good animation and still have creativity, but Splash don't even bother to do that. However, there is also something funny about this first part of this paragraph, and that is, according to you, me saying that because the animation is bad doesn't make it so. But yet what about when you say the animation is good and that we are all wrong about the animation? Why does suddenly this statement change so that what you say is automatically factual? Because surely I can argue if my claim on the bad animation isn't true, then surely your claim about the good animation isn't true either, because it's simply your opinion. You just constantly repeat yourself and claim that my arguments are biased without even explaining how they are biased. Live with it, mate. People don't like Journey to Bear Kingdom. Stop fucking crying about it and move on with your life.